I think one of the things with, you know, the online culture is we think it's the whole world. You know, like when, for example, there's a lot of criticism about someone online, we think everybody thinks that way. And it's not actually that. I think it's just a small, you know, fraction, you know, of that community thinks that. And then, you know, you have other people that think otherwise. And I think, you know, with the cancel culture thing, it's a funny one because I'm all down for people having their own opinion, you know. Nobody has to like everything I do. I wouldn't want, there's no fun in that. Do you know what I'm saying? But I do disagree in not allowing speech and freedom of speech to people and saying, yo, you should be done for that. You know, yo, hey, you can't do that, you can't do that. Because, you know, there's guys that, you know, at the end of the day are doing serious crimes. Of course, yes, get cancelled for that. But then to put me in the same bracket when I make jokes, you know, hey, that's just how it is. I think that's just the life of a comedian, you know, generally. So it's a thing where, you know, like I said, everyone's allowed their opinion, you know. And I'm not going to change that, but...
How do you take a comment like, I'm going to say two things I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Ed has fallen off.
Mm-hmm.
This guy used to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
How do you take these kind of comments?
That's them. That's literally that. Like, it's literally how they feel, and that's cool. You know, I think, you know, for me, I'm in the best place I can be, you know, personally in my life. And I'm at a place now where I feel as though in my work particularly, I'm able to be free. And that's the best feeling for me. You know, something I love doing, you know, I would hate to go to work, you know, and not enjoy that job I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as though with my old content, you know, which was obviously much popular at the time, I wasn't happy there. I felt as though I couldn't be creative as possible. And now that I feel as though I can be more free, you know, I can, you know, kind of wiggle on the boundaries a bit. It's just, it feels good to me. And I feel I'm in a good place. And, you know, if people feel I've fallen off, that's fine, you know. But I think most importantly, if I'm happy within myself, then, you know, whatever anyone thinks, that's down to them.
Sometimes people think silence means someone's fallen off. So what have you actually been doing in this time people haven't been seeing your videos?
Perception is such a thing. It's such a thing. And, you know, like I've said before, you know, you can only fall off if you're at the top. So obviously hearing that I've fallen off is probably a very, you know, huge compliment my way. But there's a lot of things I've wrote on the back end. A lot of projects I've been behind that, you know, people might not know about as well. And a lot of big projects that I've been working on that are coming out soon. So, you know, I'm very excited to obviously get them out there and show this kind of new stage of where I'm at, essentially. But yeah, there's been a lot I've been working on.
So when you say this new stage, is that why you changed your name to Edwin Jr.?
Yeah, 100%. You know, in an industry generally, nobody really uses stage names, and I felt, just me personally, I've been given a name, that's my identity, and it's true to me. So I need to let that out, especially in my work as well, so people can see, you know, not just hiding behind a stage name or an alter ego. That has obviously got me very far to this point, and I'm very grateful for it. But it's time obviously now for people to see the true me, who I am, and, you know, hopefully in the projects that I have coming up, that people can see that and resonate with that.
You and Yoms, yeah, mm-hmm. I think it got to a point you two was like Ant and Dec or Dick and Dom, two peas in a pod. So how is it now, you know, transitioning away from slightly being known as a duo to kind of doing your own things? Because even though you both were your own entities, a lot of people saw you come up together, just like an artist that always features with another artist. So do you feel like it's better doing things alone when you're a comedian, or it's better to create a buzz with someone else?
Both. I mean, there's strength in numbers. There's no harm in obviously, you know, working, you know, within people within your industry, you know, why not? You know, like I said, you know, we all can win in a way. So 100% collab and working with people is always good, but at the same time, you need to have your own, you know, independent structure. You know, it's important to have your own name as well. because it's going to help you push you along. You can't always rely on somebody or bandwagon on someone. So have your own entity, but at the same time, of course, work with people. You know, there's, you know, a lot of amazing, you know, creators. So, you know, work with them if it makes sense. If it's natural, then yeah, of course, I'm happy to do so. So Yoms that's my brother, man. You know, so it's funny, people say, you know, peas in the pod, but we haven't done that many projects, really, to be honest. I think it's because we're always kind of together anyway, you know, but we haven't done that many projects together, really.
Well, you say projects, but you think of all the lives and stuff people see.
Yeah, I guess so. But no, we've got our own things, our own separate things that we got coming out. So, yeah.